Let's do it. Okay, guys, check this out. I did half of my face with my eyes. This week, well, tomorrow's the last day for our eye bundle. So I wanted to make sure I hop in here and show you a little bit different, few different products for your eyes. I shared one yesterday or day before, and I'm going to share another one today. And I want to show you how you can go from looking like this to looking like this in just a matter of minutes. It's just about what you apply to your eyes and where you apply it to get that nice, bright. I look tired over here, and I think I look vibrant and ready to go on this side. So let's hop in and get that going. So before I start, I just want to tell you what the sale is. If you purchase 3 items, excuse me, 3 items, you're going to get a free product. But no matter what you purchase, it's 30% off across the board. If you purchase 4 items, you're going to get 40%. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you for hopping on. But I'm going to show you how to go from this sad look to this uplifted look in just a matter of minutes. Hi, Mama. How are you? Good morning, Susan. Hey, Mom. Say hi to Susan. And good morning, Jackie. So, just so you know, when you purchase 3 items, you will also receive your 4D Epic Mascara free. Now, those items have to be regularly priced at least $20. You'll see. It'll all line it up in the cart and tell you what you need. But 30% off across the board, 40% off if you buy 4 or more products, free product with 3 items. It is just insane. I will pop the link below, but I want to give you guys the opportunity to have this. These products that you purchase right now at this cost are going to last you so long. I have had this since before I started with Younique, and I ordered from someone else. It's been over 3 years I've had this palette. So when you invest in something like this, unless you're using the same one every day, it's going to last really, really long. All right, wait a minute. I hope you guys can hear me. I forgot to put on my little speakery thing. All right, so let's get going. What did I do over here? I started with a brow, and I did something I normally don't do. I actually used our brow pencil. Now, bear with me. And I just kind of penciled in a little extra length down at the bottom and anywhere that was just a little thin at the top. And I wasn't really fussy about it at all. Okay, I always have this little thin spot up here, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. All right, so you can already see that now with that, I have extended my brow and made my brow just a little bit darker. Looks all uniform. Looks like I have little hairs there, and I don't. And I don't. And then I took the brow gel and put it over top. This is the light brow gel, I believe. Hang on one second. Or is it light medium? It's the light medium. All right. So you take your brow gel. All of these products I'm showing you are 30% off. All right. And you're going to wipe the little brush off. And then you're going to go in, especially where you drew that line, and you're going to feather it. So it gives it that nice natural, might have a little bit too much on there yet. I like to clean that off. I like that brush to be not packed with stuff because I just want to enhance it. All right, you see the difference already? I'm going to go over here because I got a little bit more lift on the other side, and I'm going to brush those brows up just a bit. So now you've lifted your eye look just with a brow pencil and some brow gel. Now we need to get into how, I am so sorry, how we're going to go ahead and we're going to lift that eye up on this side. I got a little bit of sad news I want to share with you guys later, but I got to do it before I get off because I don't know if I'm going to make it through it. All right. So this palette is the Addiction palette, has the black black cover color on it. All right. And where I started was with this pink over here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip in. And by the way, this brush is also on sale. This is a must-have. I'm telling you, a good brush is key to getting your product on nice and smooth. See, just a little bit of pink. Now, I know a lot of you have a hard time with like shimmers, so you can choose this next step to do or not to do. Who else? Hi, Michelle. How are you? I think that's the Michelle, my doggy girl, Michelle. You know, a lot of you on here, I don't know personally, but I really feel like I know, and I'm so glad to know you even on here, because some of you just make me smile when I see your posts. All right, so we're going to go ahead now. We did that pink. Now I'm going to dip in to a little bit of, this is like a light beige. Hang on, right over here. Like a light beige shimmer. Almost matches my little fingernail there. And I'm going to clean off, if you guys want to know how I clean off my brushes really fast so I can dip into the next product, I go to the dollar store, I get this little can. You can also get them on Amazon. And I wipe that off. Gets all the product out of there so you can go right into your next product. Hi, Luann. How are you this morning? So let's go ahead. Okay, we started with nothing over here, and we're going for this look over here. Anybody who just jumped on, if you need to, you can go back and watch the beginning. All right, so that little bit of shimmer, now we're going to dust from the corner inward just on the lid to give it a little bit of a glow. Okay, just a tiny bit of glow there. I'm going to add just a hair more. All right. Then what gives you this really great eye lift look with your shadow is now dipping in. We're going to clean off that brush. We're going to dip into a darker color. And believe it or not, I'm using this steel gray. You don't have to, when you're dipping into pigmented colors, dip in, maybe tap it off on your mirror, okay, before you go right into your eye. All right, I got a little bit of a weepy eye here. I've been a little bit weepy. I'm going to tell you guys while I'm putting this on. We have my buddy and my bestie, my black lab is 14 years old, going on 15. And we have scheduled for someone to come in the house and put him down on Monday. And it is going... I have been bawling. I have had to put eye masks on my eyes underneath this morning. I can't handle it, guys. I literally can't handle it. But I too shall survive. I know there is a lot worse. A lot worse. Okay, I'll let you guys know that. So if I'm kind of MIA or something like that, just know I'm not able to function at the moment. I'm kind of a emotional, very sentimental person, so things hit me really, probably twice as hard as a normal Joe. All right, let's go underneath this eye with that same steel gray, okay? So we're going to create that nice shadow underneath your eye. We still got to show up for work, right? Good morning, Carol. How are you, my buddy? I'm missing my yoga friends. All right, so now you've got that nice little bit of lift, but there's still more going on here, as you can see, right? All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get a little bit of eyeliner to enhance the eye. Oh, I got a little something down there. A little something I don't want in my eye. So now I go inside the waterline. Some of you may go right on the lash line. That is perfectly fine. Some of you on the top may go above. Perfectly fine. We just want these eyes to wake up. And girls, if you are talking to me on there, just give me a minute to kind of get off of here. I don't know what it is. I think what I'm going to have to start doing is I'm going to have to, this eye is saggy, so I always got to go up higher. I'm going to have to like turn on my other phone and watch for the comments, because I certainly cannot see most of the comments when they pop up, only afterwards. All right, so now you've got that nice, see how we're starting to brighten that eye up and you're starting to look more alive and more awake? All right, now in this palette, right over here, this one that I put on the lid, I'm also going to take and pop in the corner of my eye. You can do it with your finger. Hang on, let me clean off my brush. You can do it with the brush. And some of you who do not like that, you can leave it out. By the way, that's exactly what I used on the tip of my nose. Same thing. You can use this for multi-purposes, and I'll show you something, okay? Let's take it, pop it in the middle of the lip. Oh, got a little hair going on there. All right, this is going to look kind of funky, but see that? See how you can pop and make a holiday lip? Woo, so easy, right? All right, now, the last thing I want to show you for the eyes is the 4D mascara. This is the mascara that made our company just explode. We are known for our mascaras for sure. The 4D was, I believe, our first. I don't go that far back, but it was definitely our game changer in business. I do know that. And we've won a lot of awards for this. It lengthens. It has like cross fibers. I did curl my eyelashes slightly, but if you don't get your mascara on right away, sometimes they uncurl. All right, so we are going to just get what we want out of these lashes. You could keep going, or you know what? You could, like, before you go out, you could add a little bit more. But just look at the difference. I'm a little darker over here. This is what happens when I try to do one eye and then the other. When I do them at the same time, I can get them the same. When I do them at different times, usually they look different. We're just going to add a little more drama over here to match the drama on the other side. We will all be a drama mama together. Okay. I still think I have a little bit more on the other side, but nonetheless, you can see the difference. You can keep it lighter. You can make it darker. But if those of you who just may have jumped on right now, go back and I want you to see the different sides of my face from when we started to when we ended. Girls, it's okay to just enhance your beauty, okay? Brighten it up. That's what these products are for. Cover up flaws if you need to. Good morning, Janet. Janet, please go back and watch from the beginning. I'm getting ready to hop off of here, but when I did it this morning and did that one eye and the other eye, it really was an aha moment. So if you guys need any help finding colors, maybe you have a certain issue you're dealing with eyes or an eye look, I want you to reach out to me, and I want you to know that I will be there to help you. Maybe you're wondering about this brow gel and this brow stuff, which I am absolutely digging. Never have used that before in my life and definitely needed it because I have like little brow here, no brow here. So adding that little bit on makes me feel a little bit more confident about my eye look. If you need anything at all, you message me. So I'm going to go through this one more time just so you kind of know. I'm going to leave a link below, and it's a bunch of letters and numbers, and in there it says Comigo. Comigo is our new landing page, and I want you to know that on that page, you get free shipping every day, 24 hours a day. So we have several sales that have happened and a couple more coming up. If you order from this one and you order 1 or 2 products, you're still getting the 30% off. You still get the free shipping, okay? So order what you want. But if you're really close to those 3 items, you got 2 and there's one thing you're eyeballing in there, grab it because then you get the free mascara too. And pretty much you get up to almost 40 to 50% off. Now, if you order 4 items, you are going to get 40% off. And you're still going to get free shipping. And you're going to get the mascara. So these are the times to stock up on your products. I'm doing it myself. On the shelves back here, I got a couple extra mascaras sitting there. I have an extra foundation in each color that I use. But I've stocked them up at times when I get them on sale. And I think that's really important to do. We kind of hesitate, I don't need that right now. And then you go back and it's like a month later, it's like, dang, I should have ordered that, you know? That's what I do, speaking from experience from myself. All right, so I want to thank you all so much for hopping on here. If you hopped on after I started this eye, please just wait till this thing buffers out, even if you don't watch the whole thing, and I want you to see the difference. Ladies, it takes just a matter of minutes, and It brightens the way you feel, brightens the way you carry yourself. You're all beautiful. It's okay to enhance that beauty. Okay, I will talk to you all later. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being there, and I'll appreciate all the little prayers from my healing heart that I can possibly get, because in a day or two, I am going to need them, guys, and I'm going to need lots of eye patches. My buddy, my friend, we all know, right? We all know how it is if we got that. You guys have a blessed day. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.